Hey folks, this is Vincent Adderley with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play Lost Cities Roll and Write. This is a board game for 2 to 5 players. It's for ages 8 and up, and the average play time is roughly 30 minutes. So, Lost Cities Roll and Write. There are a number of different Lost Cities games out there. There's a digital version, there's an actual board game, there's a card game. Now we've got a Roll and Write that seems pretty promising. We have not played it yet, so it's worth noting that we may get a roll wrong or two, but everything is fairly simple. Here's a quick look at the rule book. It is roughly 8 pages in length. Pretty simple though. Here's a quick look at the box insert. Just some baggies here, nothing really to see. The pens did not come with it, but the dice did. The dice come in a couple of flavors here. It's either going to have symbols on it, or it's either going to have numbers. The numbers are numbered 0 through 9. Okay? Somewhat similar to the tabletop game. Alright, so what are we doing in this game? Well, we're trying to roll dice and score as many points as we can on our pads. So, on a player's turn, they're going to be the active player, and we're going to take turns being the active player. The active player is going to roll all of the dice, and then they're going to choose a combination of a number and a symbol. So let's say that Idly chose the heart and the 2. All the other players will then, from the remaining die, choose a symbol and a number. So I might choose orange 5, and maybe another player might choose orange 4, and so on. So she'll get to mark something off on her pad, and everyone else will get to mark something off from the remainders here. So whenever you finally pick what you want, you're going to go ahead and find that color. Here's the orange column here. Let's say I picked orange 4, for example. I would put a 4 down here on the bottom box. You're always working up on these sheets. You're going to start from the bottom, work your way up. Same thing with these symbols over here, which I'll get to in a little bit. Now, whenever you're marking off these boxes from the bottom up, the next box has to be equal to or greater than the value before it. So your score for orange might look something like at the end of the game 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. So as long as the previous number is equal to or greater than, you can fill in that box, okay? Now, before you actually start an expedition or put a number in this first box down here, if a 0 is rolled on this number here, you can claim double points. There's a little circle here on the very bottom. So if orange had not been started yet and I chose the orange 0, I could then cross this off for double points at the end of the game. Whatever that point value happens to be, negative or positive, okay? So we're going to be taking turns going back and forth, drafting dice, and then climbing these rows, so to speak. The first player to get to this box here across any of the colors gets to claim the 20 points here. That's a one-time bonus to the first player that reaches that point. So these are bridges, these 20s here. The first player to reach it and then pass it, they get those 20 points. Everyone else does not. That's one of the game-ending conditions when all of the bridges have been crossed by a combination of all of the players, okay? Now you're wondering, okay, so what are these over here to the right? Well, anytime you pass one of these artifact spaces, the little vases, you're going to mark them off again from the bottom up. And the more that you mark off, the more points that you score at the end of the game. There's also these arrows on here. Whenever a player reaches an arrow, that allows them to take an extra turn with that same number immediately. So if I put, say, a 2 in this little space with the green arrow on it, I can then proceed to put a 2 either above it or anywhere else, so as long as it conforms with the ascendancy roll. At least that's how I interpreted it in the rule book. So it allows you to take like an extra turn. You're speeding up the expedition by taking another turn immediately with that same number. Okay? Now, let's say you don't like, if you're the roller, or if you're one of the other players that have to choose from the remainder, if you don't like any of the choices, you can instead start crossing off these symbols to the far right. These are like pass symbols, and the more you cross off, the more points that you could potentially earn at the end of the game. The difference is, when you reach the top, you get 0 points for that rightmost column. If you happen to reach the top on this column with the artifacts, that's 100 points. But if you reach the top with this column here, it's 0 points. So you do not want to get to the top of that. It's another game-ending condition. When all players have reached the top of this, track. They're considered exhausted. They still get to play, but they're exhausted. But they just score 0 points. If every player has that marked off, then that's another way the game can end. So again, game ending condition. All bridges have been passed I just said all players have crossed off that space there. At the end of the game, you're going to see how you did by taking the topmost filled in box for that column. Let's say that this was the topmost box here, and I got 30 points for that, so I'd put 30 up here. If I happen to have this double points filled in because I had gotten that prior to starting the expedition, I could then do, 30 times 2 is 60, so I would put 60 up here on the very top. And as far as these bridges, any bridges that you manage to cross first, they're going to subtotal those in the upper right-hand corner there. And again, you'll score points for these two columns here based on the artifacts that you filled in and for these pass symbols. Now you'll notice that at the very top of these tracks there's a little vase. That's one thing I did not tell idly. If you happen to, again, fill in another number and your column is completely full, you can instead mark off a vase and then fill in the next artifact vase on the matching column. It's just a way of doing that. It's a one-time thing per column should you happen to reach the top. And that is it. That is the general flow of play for Lost Cities Roll and Write. So let's go ahead and give this a try. Again, this is our first time playing, so it's not going to be perfect. All right, would you like to go first?
Sure.
All right. And I'll go ahead and zoom in a little more for the folks at home.
I'll choose,
I'm going to go ahead and turn this way so I can see it.
I'll choose a heart one.
Heart and a
One.
Okay, so now I have a choice. Do I want to start with a 5 or a 7 on any of these expeditions? Probably not.
I fill it on the circle first?
No, not the circle.
Oh,
that's an expedition. That's the double point circle. So once you fill that in, there is no way now to get double points for that column.
Okay.
You can only get the double points prior to starting an expedition. Now I'm going to pass. So I'm going to start filling this in immediately.
Okay.
All right, because I don't like any of those. I don't like any of those. So now, my turn. I get to roll dice. I get to choose a combination. 0, 0, 8. Wow, okay. Let's go ahead and do 0 and... I'll go ahead and do the blue. I like blue. So I'm going to double points the blue here.
I will do the 0 and triangle.
All right, so you're going to double points the green column. All right, and it is now your turn. You get to roll dice. Very simple. Okay, you've got some dice here.
I will do the 1. The one orange.
So you're going to do 1 orange, and I'm left with 4 and 5 of this crap. I don't want to keep passing, so maybe I'll start an expedition in purple with a 4, as much as I don't want to. But, I'm going to be very limited there. All right. Wow, another 0. Let's go with, I'll take the 0 and the yellow. So I'm going to double points 0. I've got to really start an expedition, so this is really bad.
I will pass.
You're going to pass. Okay, so you get to roll. All right. You got some dice. Okay.
I will take, oh my gosh. Darn. I will do an orange 3.
Orange 3. This is a 9. Oosh. I'm going to pass. I don't like any of those.
That's a 6, isn't it?
That's a 9.
Oh.
A 6 would have the line underneath the loop.
Oh, okay.
Alright, because then it would be... You'd see the line underneath, like that. But the fact that the line is underneath the 9, like this is a 6.
Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, sorry. Math.
No, it's just the way dice are when with... I've seen that before. Alright. 3, I'll take a 3 and a... I kind of want to take the 3 in the blue. Oh yeah, I'll take the 3 in the blue. So you're left with
I'll
these
take
here.
the... Now, can I take a 3 in orange?
Yes, you
because
can.
It's equal?
It's equal to, yes.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do the 3 in orange.
Okay.
Now, does that mean
That give you...
off
what do you mean?
artifact?
No, is that an artifact or an arrow? I can't
That's
see
an
it.
artifact.
Yes, yes, you would cross off the bottommost artifact.
Okay.
Alright. And you're done, so now you get to roll.
Okay.
Lots of rolling. Wow, you can't roll your dice, can you? There you go.
I'll take one... I'll take a 1 square.
What color is the square? Yellow?
Yellow.
Okay. I'll take 4 blue. And that gives me an arrow here.
Mm-hmm.
So now I can fill in a 4 somewhere else that I want. I'm going to put it in the same column.
Nice, dude. Nice.
So I'm pushing blue if I can. Alright. So now I get to roll dice. Wow. Those are some really low numbers, but not what I was looking for. That's a 6. I'm gonna go with a 2 yellow.
I will go with... Oof. Dang. I'll go with a 3 blue. No. Yes. I'll go with a 3 blue. That's fine.
Okay.
And I shall roll. I'll try to roll correctly. Are you reading?
I was reading the rules regarding the arrow on like copying a number. It doesn't say though. The acceleration box simply says, if you write a number in a box with an arrow, you can accelerate any one of your expeditions. To accelerate, enter the same number in the next box up on your chosen expedition. But it doesn't say, if the box you chose an acceleration box, you can accelerate again. It doesn't say if it has to be of equal to or greater value than the column that you're choosing. You know what I mean? It doesn't say whether or not the rules apply for entering the number.
I'm sure you could.
You know what I'm saying?
Like if you had entered 4
No.
here and then 4 on this one, and then you can do it again.
Yeah, but that would make sense because it's equal to or greater
Yeah.
than. However, what if I had what if I had accelerated a 3 from some other column? Let's say green. Would I then be able to put a 3 here because the next box up would be 1 less than the 4?
Well,
That's what I mean. It doesn't actually
you-
say if it breaks the rule or not.
Oh, I would imagine, because didn't it say it has to follow the rules?
Well, I interpreted it that way when I was reading the rule book.
Okay.
That's why I was double checking to see if what I was interpreting was correct. But the rule book could use some clarification there in that little area. Wow.
I tried to do that, but I missed.
I see.
Alright, I'll get a 1 star. Or do I? Yeah, whatever. A 1 star.
What when you say star? Which,
A 1 purple.
okay.
Yeah.
I will take a 3 yellow.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Nice. I think I'm spreading myself too
No,
thin.
but you could possibly get a lot of points that way. We'll see.
Dang.
That's a crappy little rule there.
I don't think so. That's actually really good.
There's a lot of high numbers, 6, 7, and 0. I've already got a yellow double points there. You can't take it more than once. I could try and double point green, but now we're going to be fighting over that expedition, so that could be a slaughter fest when it comes to trying to draft those dice. Or I could just go for... I could put a 6 in somewhere. Either green or... I don't know if I... Wow. This stinks. You know what? I'm gonna pass. I don't like passing, but for right now, like.
You can't double the expedition.
No, you can't. What's funny is in other Lost Cities games, you could sometimes double, triple, or quadruple your score for a column. In this game, you can only double point it.
I'm passing too.
All right.
That's funny.
Wow, you and your
Sorry.
rolls, holy cow. You're all okay.
Did I roll that time previously?
No, I rolled.
Oh, okay. Alright, then I will do... Oh my lord, I don't like any of these. Dang.
You've got potential there. Continue mocking me. I won't tell you what I was thinking then.
I'm kidding. I will do a... Dang. I'll do a 2 green.
2 green, that's what I was going to suggest. I'll do a blue
to
5.
be safe. I knew you were going to take the blue 5.
It gives me a pottery there.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
I could have taken the blue 5 and crossed both orange.
I would have gone with
blue.
the green then.
Yeah.
Either way. Alright, so with this crapola, red. I'm gonna go with a red 2.
I'm passing.
Because that was your only viable option.
Yeah.
So I took the one that you wanted. Okay, so you get to go. Dude, take that! Alright, 4.
Look at the dice.
Wow. Lots of stuffs.
I will do a 2 green.
2 green. I will take a yellow 4.
So I took a 2 green, that's an arrow.
That
right?
means you get to copy that 2 somewhere else.
I can do this.
You could.
2 for purple, and then another arrow
Right.
for the red.
Correct. What did I just fill in? The yellow 4, it's a pottery symbol.
Nice.
Alright. Alright, cool. Alright, with that, 8's kind of high. Let's go with a red 2. And then the rest belong to you. 0 or 8 green.
I shall pass.
Yeah. Alright then. Okay.
I will take... Dang, dude. Dang, I'm gonna give you that blue 6.
Are you?
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna take a green too. I can equal it, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Equal to or greater than. I will take the blue 6. That gives me an arrow.
Nice.
Now, that I will... That's a 6 I could put somewhere else. I'm going to put that over here on this yellow column. Do I want to do that so soon? Alright, let's do this. I'm going to put a 6 down in purple. Here. And then another 6 somewhere else. I'm going to put a 6 in that same box above it. I don't like to... I'm trying to get these expeditions at least past this negative mark if I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rough.
The chances of me reaching any of these bridges is going to be rough. Okay, so wow. 669.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I will take a blue 6.
That's a 996, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
6 in blue.
Wow.
I will take that.
This hurts. I'm gonna have to pass again. That's too high for me right now. That's rough. Wow.
Okay.
669.
You like those 6s.
That's irritating. What a reroll. Okay. This is BS. I'm going to take a blue 6.
Alright. I will take the purple 6.
6.
That gives me an arrow here. I'm going to put it in the arrow above it. That also gives me another arrow, and I'm going to put that 6 in the blue column here. That gives me the blue bridge. And I want to cross yours off to show that you can't have it.
I'm going to... I already put the blue 6 here. I'm just trying to figure out where to put it next.
Okay.
I'll put it where my orange is, and then I'll move the orange up more.
Okay.
Our time.
Sounds good.
Now it is your turn.
Oh, okay. Keep forgetting whose turn it is. Alright, more 6s, but not of the colors that I want.
Jeez.
Orange, yellow, I guess I'll do a yellow 6. That gives me a arrow here to fill somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I will push blue up again, and that gives me another arrow. And I will then, by extension, push purple up one more.
I'll just take the orange 6 and get an artifact.
Okay. Your turn. Wow. All right.
Ugh.
I need one of those dice tower things you can just throw them into.
I will take...
Yeesh.
Man. I'll take the yellow one. Yes, the yellow one.
Okay.
That's this one. Oh shoot, that was a purple.
Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm. Well, I have a choice between green and purple. Green I have not started yet. Purple I could make a 9, but that would be the last. That would be the highest value. At least I might do it anyway just to get. Or I could pass and hope that you're on purple too.
I'm on all of them.
I'm gonna go ahead and risk it. I'll take the purple 9 here. That gives me this purple bridge.
Yep.
And that's it. I don't like putting a 9 in so carelessly like that, but I kind of want to get those bridges before you do.
Competitive. Who's competitive now?
I'm going to take a yellow 7.
Okay. I will take the yellow 2 and get a artifact.
All right. Cool. All you. You and your artifacts. You're doing very well with that. I'm in the negative with those. I need to get more. To show everyone, you got 1, 8, 7, yellow. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Well, regardless of what you pick.
Don't like any of these.
Wow.
Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for... Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
Mr. Red, I get it.
Sorry. I'll go for blue 7.
Blue 7. I will get yellow 8. That gives me a pottery. Okay.
Your turn.
I
think.
Yep. A lot of low numbers there. I'll take a red 2. That gives me another pottery.
I have to pass because I can't.
You can't do a yellow 0.
Wow, dude.
Wow, that's a crappy roll right there.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome, babe. Honey bunches.
Pumpkin pie.
Yeah. Jerk face.
That's a 9, right? Yeah.
That's a 9.
Oh, I don't like any of these. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna do... These high numbers are killing me.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely cannot take that 1, so it has to be the 5 or the 6.
9.
5 or the 9. Oh my god. Okay. I'll take the 5 heart.
Red 5 standing by. Go ahead. I will pass. Because I don't want to start orange, I don't want to start green, so that gives me a pass there.
I got an artifact.
Oh, nice. Okay. You're killing it with those artifacts. Ooh. I am going to take... it's too tempting to pass up. As much as I want to pass yellow, I want to get blue filled for double points, so I'm going to take a blue 9.
Wow, nice. I think you definitely got me beat there.
Double 100 is 200.
That's an artifact, right? Because you completed that row?
No, that's if I were to do it again. If I were to get another number added to this row and I can't because it's the last one, then I could fill in the vase.
I see.
But for right now, yeah.
You did a blue 9?
Yeah, I did a blue 9.
I'll take the square yellow 2.
Okay.
So that gives me an arrow.
Okay.
And I'm going to push purple as well.
Okay. I probably should have done yellow, but go ahead. I didn't know if I would ever get those points.
That's right. I don't know why. I should have been more strategic. I just kept wanting.
You went across every expedition, but you're aiming for those lower things there, which is okay.
I will take a. 4 green.
4 green.
Yep.
It's a 6, right? Yeah, I'm gonna pass. There's nothing.
Now it's your turn.
Yeah, there's nothing I want there. The other option is start another expedition, but at this point, it's a 6. Okay, so let's go with the red 3. That gives me an artifact. And you get whatever's left over. 7, 6, yellow, purple.
Wow. But okay, hold on. Let me think.
Actually, it wouldn't be double 100, it'd be double 50, but still.
We have to cross all the bridges. When is the game over?
The game is over when either all of the bridges have been crossed, or both of us have reached this top pass mark.
Okay. I'll go for the purple 7.
Purple 7, okay.
And I'll go here, and then I will use that arrow to get another artifact and blue.
Okay, all you.
Okay. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Lots of high numbers. Well, actually. That's your hair, yes.
Yeah, my hair is falling out. Sorry. Dang. I'll take a... Ooh. Okay, I'll take a 7... purple.
7 purple, that gives me either a 3 green or 3...
7 purple.
I could start green if I wanted, but then I'd be minus 20 at that point. I'm gonna pass.
Okay. I'm gonna use that arrow to go here. Use that arrow to go here. I crossed the bridge.
Which bridge?
The orange.
Orange? Okay.
Oops. Circle it. I exit. I'm so used to exiting it out.
Sorry. Blue, blue, yellow. None of these numbers are high enough. I'm going to pass and cross the pass bridge first.
Okay.
And you can take whatever you want from that.
I will take yellow 3.
Okay. All you. See, you're getting up there with all these little points. Like you're advancing them pretty good. Okay.
Okay. I will take a green. I'll take a green 4.
Okay.
And I will cross out this to get the arrow.
Okay.
And I will copy that number into the yellow and get an artifact and cross the artifact
Oof.
bridge.
All right. You got that.
Okay.
I'm going to have to pass. There's nothing for me to do there. I mean, I could fill in a red 9, but not really feeling that. Let me re-roll these. Try again. There. Ugh. That is terrible. I will take the... Actually, no. I'm going to take the purple 9. And then fill in the arrow here. Put that on the yellow side.
Oh, you
I'll
joke.
cross the yellow there.
You lucky. Dang. You're so close. Alright. Oh, yeah, you got me so beat.
No, you have a lot of points across most.
No, I have to pass.
Okay, you get to roll. Wow. Oh, that's kind of a good roll there.
Sure. For you.
For me.
Is that a 6 or a 9?
9.
Alright. I'm gonna have to take the blue 9.
Blue 9. That leaves me with a 1. I could start a green expedition, but that would score me. I need low numbers. I'm tempted to start. Where are we at with our bridges? Red.
2 more bridges.
Red. Okay, red's nowhere near being close to being done.
Red and green.
And green. So I may actually start a green expedition. So I'm not. I don't want to lose 70 points. So I'm going to take a 1 green here. And I will probably lose points on green at the end of the game, but it's better than losing 70 points.
Oh, this is a loss?
No, that's a gain. I mean, if I cross off the last pass, I get 0 points when I had 70.
I see.
I don't want to lose that 70 that I've got.
I was gonna friggin' freak out.
Is that possible? Although I may not have a choice.
Ooh.
I'll have to take an orange 1. Because I don't want to pass again.
I can't even take anything.
Oh, wait, is that a 7?
Yeah, that's
Oh, never mind then. Let me rethink.
Well, the orange 1 is right there.
Yeah, but I don't want to take the orange 1.
Oh.
I'm going to take the red 7.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. I'm just kidding. I'll pass.
All right. All you. 1-3-0. More low scoring crap.
I can't do anything. I have to pass and lose 70 points.
Well, more than likely, I can pass 2 right now and end the game. I'm just saying. That might be preferable. Yeah, we may end up doing that. Because if I take any of the other options, orange 1, then I lose 20 points. So.
But don't we both have to reach this?
Yeah, but I'm at the top 2. So if you pass, I pass, we're both done.
But you could keep going, right?
No. I'm at the top 2. If I decide to pass...
I know, but I'm saying if you don't decide to pass, you can keep going, and I lost 70 points, right?
I could,
Yeah.
but you would still get to play.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to hope that we would cross off green and red before I pass again, which I don't know if I want to do.
Mm.
So So, are you gonna pass?
Yeah, I have to.
All right,
I can't.
I will pass as well, and end the game.
I can't even put it down.
All right, so now for final scores, the top value of red.
-10.
All right, I get any. Make sure you count for double points. So I have. You don't have any double points there. That's good.
No.
I have a positive 10. For orange, my highest was nothing. I scratched that out. Yellow, I had 30, but double points at 60. Green, I started 1. I got -20 on that. I knew that was going to happen. Blue, double points, double 50 is 100. Purple, not doubled, is 35. Highest here is 20.
Oops.
This is 0, and then my bridges 20, 40, 60, 80.
Where do you put the bridges in the end?
Top right.
Okay.
So all of that together, we've got what? This is 100, this is 200, 60, it's 295, and then 305, if my math is right. 100, 200, 60 plus 35 is 95, 95 plus 200 is 295, 295 plus 10 is 305. How'd you do over there?
I'm still calculating. 90. 190? No.
I'm gonna.
200. I got 200.
Okay. Let's take a look at yours. I didn't even see that. So you got double green. That's good. So that's 20 points there. You got -10, 30, 15, 20 for green. Right, for double green. 15, 10. Good. 60, 0. Bridges 40. Okay. So yeah, you did good there.
200 points.
Well,
versus
I didn't add it.
That's fine.
50. I'll take your word for it. You got 100 here, right?
Yeah.
You got 50 there. 50, 60 plus 30 is 90. So that would be 280.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because this is 100. 30 plus 20 is 50. Plus 10 is 60. Plus 15 is 175. Plus another 15 is 190. Minus 10. 190 minus 10 is 180.
30 plus 15 is 45.
45.
45 plus 20
is 65.
65. 65 plus 15
is 80.
80.
Plus 10 is 90. Minus 10 is back to 80 again.
That's disgusting.
So you're at 180.
I did so good.
You did good. 305. So what did you think of this game?
It was okay. It was cute.
Would you play it again?
No.
Really? Why? What did you like
I
about
need
it?
dice modifiers. that's some art. That's like, even though it's a cute little fast game, this is some hardcore RNG.
Yeah, it is. You have to be. I mean, I like the dice drafting. It reminds me of Clever in that the leftover people get to choose whatever's left over.
Yeah.
The active player gets first choice, and then the rest get. I like that. That does mitigate some of the chance, but this is a game where you could strategize all day. You're at the mercy of whatever dice comes up.
Yeah.
I mean, you could, in theory, you can keep passing though, and not take. I mean, like if you were to, you can just keep passing, even though you've reached the top. You can continue to keep passing. You still get 0 points at the end of it. But I mean, in theory, you could do that if you don't like any of the dice rolls. But then you're losing out on the opportunity to fill in boxes when other people are.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is definitely just one of those. I would call this a casual roll and write, not very strategic heavy.
Yeah.
There is some strategy because you can carry numbers from one column to the other. The artifacts, you may want to cross those bridges sooner than others. I like that. Not start expeditions so that you don't get negative points at the beginning. Like you went across almost you started at one in every color. I focused on like 3 or 4.
I didn't know what my strategy was going into it, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try and fill everything. Whatever.
Yeah. Good luck.
I know.
That never works in Lost Cities, the card game, and that will not work here.
I liked the card game the best out of all of them. I think the card game is my favorite. This also reminds me of that last roll and write that we did with the stars and the sun.
Well, there was
And
the last one we did was the submarine battler.
Oh, okay, no, not that one then. The one before that. Do you remember the
With
little,
the bingo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
The
That
super
kinda
lucky
reminded me of
box or
that.
something or other.
Yeah. That reminded me of this.
I like this. I think I do have an issue with the dice mitigation being nil in this. I wish there were powers that you could have that let you change the, like, only for you, like maybe 3 times per game, modify a die to add an extra pip to it, or minus a pip, or change the color. I wouldn't mind some extra abilities as a more advanced variant of the game. You know what I mean?
I will say this is a really great like traveling game.
Yeah.
You know? Or for people who aren't into roll and writes, this is a great introductory game. Like my parents, you know.
Right, your parents would not really care for Lost Cities, the board game, but the rolling dice and marking off colors and numbers on a pad, I mean, I'm hoping they would handle that.
Yeah. So in that sense, it's actually pretty great.
My complaint, though, again with the rulebook, it may say it somewhere else, but this acceleration box explanation, it does not indicate whether or not you have, whenever you're carrying a number over to another column, whether or not the number before it has to be equal to or lower. It doesn't say that. So I would have preferred some sort of, if it is mentioned somewhere else, it needs to be here where people would look, because this is the acceleration box explanation. You'd think it would be there. So yeah, other than that, like, this is a cool game. I would recommend this for the casual roll and write player, absolutely. I like Lost Cities to begin with. So, I did not, the only one I did not like was the bidding one. Remember the bidding one that we played a long time ago? It was Lost Cities, the card game, but with bidding. We had coins that we were earning and spending. That was a completely weird beast to Lost Cities. I prefer this, and I like this one, and I like the card game. The board game is okay. The board game takes some elements like the bridges and adds them into this roll and write, whereas there were no bridges in the card game. So, like, I like that the developers are sort of pulling features from different versions of this or variations and throwing it into one game like this. And it's just, I wish there was more dice mitigation and, again, abilities that let you, again, maybe 3 times per game, change your die color to a different color, or change a die of your choice to a different color. It only affects you. That way you're not screwing up anyone else. I would have liked something like that as an advanced variant. That's what I would take away from this.
I'm waiting for the tile laying or the engine building Lost Cities.
I'll take an engine building Lost Cities any day. I love engine building.
Oh, that would be fun.
Anything else to say about it? Did you have any issues with the dice or seeing colors or the?
I liked the components. I liked the gameplay mechanics. It's just if they had more brain power, I think, to it, like mitigation. Or
you mean like a more more souped up version of this?
Yeah.
Like I said, with the advanced variants, I would like that.
I would have played. Yeah, I would play it again if it had stuff like that. But you know,
like you said, a nice vacation game.
Yeah.
Like you said, a nice little vacation game.
I would recommend that.
And it's travel size. It's pretty small.
Yeah, it's not a bad game at all.
Lost Cities Roll and Write, folks. If you guys haven't already subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube, that way you can stay up to date with any new content I've been to publish. This is Vincent Adderley. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye, guys.